Good morning, y'all. Jamie here. And it is into April and it is chilly this morning. And there go the dogs. Well, it's that time. It's time to plant out. They're not the biggest tomato starts. Some are bigger than others, and we're just going to get them planted out so I can make more room for more seedlings. And we're just going to wing it. Since half my garden space wasn't planned this year anyway, we're just going to try it all out. And yeah, I'm a little sinusy, still don't feel that great, but we're going to get this done, and I'll take you along to show you what I'm putting out. So alright, I hear you. So these first three I got on my visit to Suburban Earth, and they're all three tomatoes, and I have no idea what the varieties are. Hopefully she can tell me what they are. Then my mother had given me some seeds for Early Girl, which I've never grown, and Genovese Basil, which I've never grown. Paseo Bahio pepper, never grown. And this one is a big rainbow tomato, I've never grown it. More Genovese Basil, San Marzano tomato, I love growing those. Big bell pepper I got from my plant trade. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked below. Pretty cool. Jersey Devil. I'm going to take that one big one out and then see if the other two can grow up bigger and then transplant them out somewhere. I kind of guerrilla garden my yard most times anyway, so this is normal. But this is Malabar spinach. Red Malabar spinach. I don't know. Let me see. Can you see the stems are reddish? Well, that's red Malabar spinach, and it grows and it vines. And my idea is, it gets so daggum hot here, our tomatoes suffer. So if I plant, yes, I'll let you out in just a minute, sir. If I plant Malabar spinach here and maybe halfway down, my sun comes in from this way all the way around this way, then maybe the Malabar spinach can help shade some of the tomato plants, and it's going to vine. And I'm going to have to be really careful about the dampness and the moisture that's held in the tomato leaves. But I figured it's worth a try. So we'll see how it goes to give a little extra shade protection. And then I'm just going to put, most likely, some marigold Cracker Jack varieties in somewhere. Maybe on the side back here, because this is a really wide bed. And I'm just going to dot things in zigzagging to have extra things planted here, but with enough air circulation to let the tomato plants not hold a lot of moisture. And while we're here, I'll give you a little update on what's happened in this area. These all seem to be doing really good. The okra and the basils, they're doing really good. That's the purple. Can't see some of the leaves. But all these are doing good. The marigold's doing fine. I still haven't planted anything out there. That might be a see what I got left that needs a place to grow. I have 3 tomatillo plants, so I'll kind of want to put them out there, but they don't get the best sun. I'm watching you. And I've never got tomatillos to grow properly, so we'll have to see. And like I said before, this bed from about here that way doesn't get sun until about noon, so we'll have to see how they do. But all of these okra babies are doing good. But my one canary melon, get out of my beds. We need to put our fence back. My one canary melon looks like it has been murdered. I don't even know where it was. somewhere right here, but it's completely gone. So I'm going to just direct seed that. I'll have to check the weather, but possibly this week. If you haven't tried canary melon, they're wonderful. My family absolutely loves them. Last year was our first year growing them, but that's a fail. It didn't transplant well, or something, some bug took it, which isn't surprising. Ooh, did y'all see this? That's sketchy. Yes, we do have wild rabbits, so I need to put my fence back up because it's going to be eating some things. Maybe that's what took my canary melon. But anyway, I'm going to try to set you up to watch planting some of this out, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm probably not going to do too much talking for this. Maybe I'll add in some music or something and let you just watch it out. I'm not doing anything special. I might go get some eggshells and throw in the holes, but first I got to take everything off. I'll start at this blue tarp and take everything off, remove the tarp, go get some eggshells and put them in the bottom, bury them deeper than they are to give the plant more support, and that's about it. I'll let you watch. Get, Pixie. Hey, go. Get out of my stuff. Go on. Don't need any doggy help today, thank you. And if you saw in between the two tarps some white powder, that's diatomaceous earth. I came and checked on this stuff yesterday, and there's some fire ants making some nests. And if you're not from the south, let them bite you. You'll know why they're called fire ants. Jeez. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go get some more of that diatomaceous earth. They're bigger than I thought. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. Oh no. Oh no. Hand me that jug. There's ants from there all the way. Come on now. They're everywhere.
And they're more than likely under that tarp as well.
Well, they were under this tarp. They're fire ants too.
You can get out.
Huh?
Maracoo! You see that big boy sniffing him, and he was like,
Just rubs into it.
petting me. Baby! Baby!
This sucks. It's either going to be a super sketchy few minutes to put things in, or I'm going to have to wait and let this DE work. I don't know what I want to do yet, because there is a bunch of fire ants, which is frustrating, but not surprising. Alright, I'm gonna check under the other one.
Jimmy!
Get off of there. Go. Rooster's over there trying to escape. So, do you ever have those moments where you wish you could just know what was going to happen? This is that. And I sure do wish I could tell myself just how much of a pain these ants were actually going to be. The cinnamon and black pepper didn't work. The DE didn't work. Everything everyone tried to suggest wasn't working. I ended up having to boil a kettle of water and run out here over and over and over until I got all the ants with boiling water. That was the only way I could get rid of them this year. And that happened in multiple areas of the yard with the same ants. And they had to have been from different colonies. So I just don't know what's going on with the ants this year. But usually the black pepper and cinnamon does work. Not this year. So I wasted a lot of time and energy trying to fight these for a couple of days when I wish I would have just used boiling water. Note to self, if I'm ready to plant, just go ahead and use the boiling water, and I would add the amendments because that's going to kill off the beneficial bacterias and things in your bed as well. So keep that in mind if you're going to try that as well in yours. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this for a while. I'll come check on it a bit later, but there is way too many for me to try to plant out anything in this bed. Hopefully with some DE and it being open, they will find somewhere else to go because I don't want to put poison into my food beds. And if not, if the DE doesn't work, then I might be adding some cinnamon and some black pepper. They were in my front garden bed for a long time and I tried everything. Even tried drowning them out, whatever everybody recommended. And nothing worked until I did cinnamon and black pepper. I might put some on here now in hopes that I can plant this bed out today. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go and just all on my own pot up some cuttings that my mother was so gracious to give me. That way I can go ahead and trade them out at the next plant swap and let more people have some lovely plants that she likes to grow as well. So I will take you along once I go ahead and do this bed because I don't feel like getting tore up by ants. But in the meantime, I'm distracted by cats. Morocco! Oh, do you like it? Oh, you're a pretty boy. And this is possibly the strangest cat I've ever had. And don't worry about the DE getting on him either, because it is pet safe. Some people actually put it in their animals that have fleas, and if they have worms, they put it in their food, and it supposedly deworms them. I don't know if that's fact or fiction. You'll have to do your own research on that. Oh, something was just on my toe. And that's Betty. Betty! That's his mama. She was a random cat. The day my English Mastiff died, my neighbors called and said they heard kittens in our yard. Meow. So I went out there, and underneath Mr. Fix-It's car was her and a bunch of babies. And my English Mastiff absolutely loved baby animal anythings. And we think she died about the same time they were born, so it was like a little gift from her to help me get through that, because that was a horrible time for me. She was my soul pup. But now I have these lovely kitties, and my mother ended up taking one of the cats. Don't ask me about that one. She's a whole nother story. But these have been the best cats. We had never seen her before. She had had a bunch of babies underneath my husband's car, and I just took them in, scooped them up, and we've had them ever since. They're all spayed and neutered. And where we live, it's very common to have animals dumped. I think every cat we have now was dumped. And they're all spayed and neutered as well. I'm a firm believer in getting them spayed and neutered. And so much so that I brought her whole litter to the vet to get spayed and neutered, and the vets were very shocked and said they had never seen somebody bring a whole litter to get taken care of. So look out for your resources. There's lots of clinics that do low cost, no cost even, depending on what area you're in. Or, you know, you can always rehome them to find people who are able to take care of those needs, because there's lots of animals out here already that need homes. And as you see, they're quite lovely. This is a little frustrating. Lots and lots of fire ants. Show me him. Good morning. Good morning. You're a pretty boy. You gonna take him for a walk? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be good. See, this is why I don't get things done around here. I get very distracted.
I want bunnies.
Love you.
I want bunnies,
what?
she says.
What did you just say?
I want bunnies.
Good morning.
I want
Did you just wake up screaming, I want bunnies this morning?
No. I watched your video.
Oh, you saw that video I sent you? So come and give me a sales pitch on bunnies.
Garden.
All right, now convince
Animal.
Dad.
Good for the environment.
I have bunny poop in my garden already. I just filmed it. It's wild bunny poop.
And it's a pest deterrent for your garden.
It all out. Got some morning chores to take care of. Did he go for his walk well?
Yeah.
Nice.